It's 2 in the morning, rain falling down. Yeah, it's 2 in the morning, cold rain falling down. Street lights flicker on this empty side of town. Got my coat pulled tight, walking slow through the night. Yeah, I got my coat pulled tight, walking slow through the night. Every step I take just don't feel right. Your memories whispering like a ghost in my ear. Yeah, your memories whispering like a ghost in my ear. Saying things I never wanted to hear. There's a saxophone crying from a bar down the road. Yeah, that saxophone crying from a bar down the road. Sounds like my heart carrying a heavy load. I tried to drown these blues in a bottle of red. Yeah, I tried to drown my blues in a bottle of red. But they keep on knocking inside my head. Maybe someday I'll let your memory go. Maybe someday I'll let your memory go. But tonight these lonely streets won't let me go. You were late for the movie, dropped your popcorn on my shoes, laughed so hard in the lobby, I forgot to be confused. You talked over the previews like we'd met here before. I kept thinking on the drive home, I want 1,000 nights or more. Tracing maps in the window fog. Said I get lost inside my head. I said maybe I can meet you there. You smiled and changed the subject instead. This is our quiet story. Spilled coffee, cheap wine, old hoodies. Every day a little more, don't go. You turn your face toward morning, breathing soft against my shoulder. And I swear that's all I need to know. Our quiet story keeps getting louder in my soul. We fought over nothing on Tuesday, both too tired to say we're wrong. You cried into my sweatshirt, I hummed your favorite song. You take notes to the fridge door, buy milk, be kind, call me. Somehow in those crooked letters I saw everything I'd ever need. You said, what if this all falls apart? What if someday you just leave? I said, love is just a daily choice, and I'm choosing you as far as I can see. Yeah, this is our quiet story. Spilled coffee, cheap wine, old hoodies. Every day a little more, don't go. You turn your face toward morning, breathing soft against my shoulder. And I swear that's all I need to know. Our quiet story keeps getting louder in my soul. Someday we'll be telling this over dishes in a smaller place. Photos curling on the mirror, new lines written on your face. But I'll still spot you in a crowd, heart still racing like day one. Same old laugh in a different jacket, same old day, and I'm still done. Oh, this is our quiet story. Spilled coffee, cheap wine, old hoodies. Every day a little more, don't go. You turn your face toward morning, breathing soft against my shoulder. And I swear that's all I need to know. Our quiet story. Our quiet story is my favorite way to grow. Oh, the dust motes dance in the bar like a hazy slow ballet. Another Tuesday night, same old tune on the jukebox. What can I say? She left a note crumpled on the counter next to an empty glass. Said, I'm tired of waiting, honey. Some things just don't last. Whiskey tea, they burn and blur. Whiskey tea, can't make her stir. Whiskey tea, a bitter lonesome song. Where did we go wrong? I remember her laugh, like wind chimes in a summer breeze. Now it's just a silence, settling heavy, bringing me to my knees. This worn out stool, it knows my story, every single sorry line. Another shot of courage, just to get through this cruel design. Did I ever tell her truly how much she meant to me? Or was I always chasing shadows, too blind to clearly see the promises I whispered under a pale and distant moon? Now just echoes in this empty room, coming back too soon.
Whiskey tears,
They burn and blur,
whiskey tears,
can't make her stir.
whiskey tears,
A bitter lonesome song.
whiskey tears,
Where did we go wrong? I've been sitting in this bar since the sun went down. Yeah, I've been sitting in this bar since the sun went down. Got that old jukebox crying, and my baby ain't around. Got a glass full of whiskey and a heart full of pain. Yeah, a glass full of whiskey and a heart full of pain. Every drop I'm drinking, calling out her name. There's a shadow on the wall where she used to stand. Yeah, that shadow on the wall where she used to stand. Now it's just me and this guitar in my trembling hand. Train rolling slow on the midnight line. Yeah, that lonesome train rolling on the midnight line. Wish it could carry these broken dreams of mine. These neon lights flicker like my restless soul. Yeah, those neon lights flicker like my restless soul. Trying to find some peace that I can't control. morning sun will shine, but tonight it's just this whiskey and these blues of mine.
You showed up late, coffee stain on your sleeve, laughing at yourself like it didn't mean anything. You talk too fast, I forgot my own name, stirring sugar in my cup just to hide my shaking hands. That was the first time I felt home, not a place, just you alone, in the corner of that crowded room. Every noise just faded soon. If this is all I ever know, I'm okay to let the rest all go, 'cause my heart found its story when it rhymed with yours. We missed our bus, walked 3 miles in the rain, shoes soaked through, but you swore you liked the day. You traced your dreams on the fogged up window glass, said, promise you'll remind me if I ever lose this laugh. That was the first time I felt home, not a place, just you alone, in the quiet of that empty street, puddles shining at our feet. If this is all I ever know, I'm okay to let the old plans go, 'cause my heart changed its storyline when it tangled up with yours. Years from now, if our hair turns gray and thin, will you tell that same bad joke just to see me breathe again? Oh, I'll hold all your little ways like pictures in my mind every day. The same 2 hands choosing me, choosing you. Every time, this is the way that I feel, not a place, it's skin and bone. Every morning on that worn out couch, you're half awake, don't leave the house. If this is all I ever know, I won't ask the story to grow any further than this simple truth. My heart is home when it sits with you. You showed up late, hair in a knot, shoes in your hand said they burned my drink. But you laughed as it stained your wristband. Paper coffee cups, name spelled wrong, heart spelled right. You took my sleeve and drew a crooked star in blue pen ink that night. I fell in love in a halfway moment, between your joke and the way you sighed. You said your heart was a work in progress. I said mine was mostly patched with twine. You tapped your cup, said here's my number if you're feeling stuck. I never called, I just showed up. And that was us, paper coffee cup. First fight in June, over dishes and the rent. You cried on the couch, said this is not how love's supposed to feel, is it? I swept the floor. You wiped your eyes with my old shirt. We both stayed small till you reached for me and whispered, we can learn. I fall in love every quiet moment, traffic lights and your tired eyes. You say your heart still needs some mending. I say mine still pulls you back each time. We raise our cups to all the times we almost gave it up. We don't give up, we just fill back up. Yeah, that's our luck. Paper coffee cup. Paper coffee cup. Got dust on this porch and dust in my soul. Yeah, there's dust on this porch, dust in my soul. Been sitting here drinking, losing control. This old wooden floor keeps creaking my name. Yeah, that old wooden floor keeps calling my name. Like every bad choice and
beside me, and a Bible unopened. Yeah, that bottle beside me, that Bible unopened. One gives me fire, the other just hoping. Cicadas crying in the Delta night sound like my sins, trying to fight. I told that whiskey all the truth I know. Yeah, told that whiskey everything I know. It said, son, some wounds don't let go. This broken chair, yeah, when that morning sun finds me here, I'll still be haunted by the smoke in the air. We were coffee at midnight, cold hands, shared cold. You trace futures on napkins like you already knew the notes. You said, I don't rate people, smile small, look down. I believed every word of it. Guess I'm learning better now. This is love that cuts, not holds, like glass in my hands when I pull you close. I bleed in the places you kiss the most. You call it fate, I call it almost. This is love that burns, not warms. You crash through my chest like a quiet storm. Say it's my choice every time I stay. but you never look away. All your texts say miss you, all your eyes say run. You keep 1 foot on my doorstep, 1 foot pointed toward the sun. You show up when I'm healing with that same soft hay. You don't ask what you're taking, you just asked if you can stay. Is it love that cuts, not holds, like glass in my hands when I pull you close? I bleed in the places you kiss the most. You call it fate, I call it almost. There's a love that burns, not warms. You crash through my chest like a quiet storm. Say it's my fault every time I stay, but you never walk away. If I let go, will you shatter, or will you break in anyway? If I walk out, will it matter, or will you just find another place to stay? Is it love that cuts, not holds, like glass in my hands when I pull you close? I bleed in the places you kiss the most. You call it fate, I call it almost. Is it love that burns, not warms? You crash through my chest like a quiet storm. Say it's my fault every time I stay, but you never walk away.
Cold wind blowing down Old State Street tonight. Yeah, that cold wind blowing down Old State Street tonight. Cutting through my bones under neon light. Got my hands in my pockets here, hanging low. Yeah, my hands in my pocket, heart moving slow. Ever since she told me she had to go, taxi lights passing light, memories and rain. Yeah, those taxi lights passing light, memories and rain. Every one of them whispering her name. Yeah,
singing about love that never stays the same. I dropped $1 in his old guitar case. Yeah, I dropped $1 in his old guitar case. Saw my own tears running down his face. Maybe someday this cold wind will die. Yeah, maybe someday these hard winds will die. Till then I'll keep singing these late night blues of mine. You came in late, boots in your hand, laughing too loud, saying, baby, I ran. Your hair a mess, my old shirt on, smelling like smoke and where you been gone. But I still kiss the whiskey on your breath, taste every mile you walk, every step you regret. You say you're tired of losing, tired of the mess. I just hold you closer to the whiskey on your breath. Trace my scars with a shaky grin. Say, we got old stories carved in our skin. You pour out truth from a paper cup, spill a few tears, swear you're giving it up. On your breath, like a burned edge letter you never quite sent. You say you're scared of leaving, scared of what's left. I just pull you closer to the whiskey on your breath. Maybe we're both just trying to heal, trading old ghosts for something real. Oh, stay, if loving you means learning to bend, I'll meet you right here again and again. So I still kiss a whiskey on your breath, every crack promise, every soft silhouette. You say you're done with running out of excuses and threats. I believe you slowly through the whiskey on your breath.
dirty sweater on the back of that bar stool. Smell like smoking summer, and everywhere I lost you. Your laugh still lean on the jukebox by the door. I drink your ghost in circles till I can't feel you anymore. This whiskey tastes like you, burns the same way going through. I chase your name like it's something I can chew. Bottle on the table, heart on the floor. If this is healing, why am I needing you more? This whiskey tastes like you, last sip of you. Lipstick stain still bleeds on my glass. Tiny red reminder of everything we crashed. I try to blame the night for what I couldn't say, but every drop just tells me I drove you away. This whiskey tastes like you, burns the same way going through. I chase your name like it's something I can chew. Bottle on the table, heart on the floor. If this is healing, why am I needing you more? This whiskey tastes like you, last sip of you. Bartender kills the light, says, son, that's enough. But he never loved your stubborn eye, never lost this kind of love. This whiskey tastes like you, burns the same way going through. I chase your name like it's something I can't undo. Bottle on the table, heart on the floor. If this is healing, what am I hurting you for? Oh, this whiskey tastes like you. Yeah, this whiskey tastes like you. Last sip of you. The bartender said, it's the last call tonight.
Yeah, the bartender said, son, it's the last call tonight, but these blues in my heart still wanna fight. Got a half-burned cigarette and an empty glass. Yeah, half-burned cigarette and an empty glass. Watching all my good days slowly pass. She left with a stranger in a long black coat. Yeah, she left with a stranger in a long black coat. Left me here with words I never wrote. There's a jukebox playing our old song low. Yeah, that jukebox playing our old song low. Feels like it's telling me it's time for go. Outside the wind keeps calling my name. Yeah, that cold night wind keeps calling my name. But every lonely road feels the same. When the morning sun breaks through the blue. Yeah, when that morning sun breaks through the blue, maybe I'll find a way. Stop loving you. Have a pack on your side of the scene. Your jacket still hangs where you left it last spring. Empty glass on the nightstand we bought. Smells like your perfume. Something I lost. You were my bad idea, my favorite mistake. Burning my lungs, every drag that I take. You were the last warm swallow in a bottle gone dry. Still gives me high. Your name on a napkin, crumpled in my jeans. I said I was fine. You read through the seam. You kissed like a promise. You left like a dare. Now I talk to the shadows that sit in your chair. You were my bad idea,
like I quit last fall. But I lied to you again every time that you call. Mistake, burning my lungs. Every drag that I take, you were the last warm swallow in a bottle gone dry. Her love story I keep telling till it finally dies. To this whiskey in the dark. Yeah, I've been talking to this whiskey in the dark. Only thing that listen to my broken heart. Cigarette burning slow in my trembling hand. Yeah, that cigarette burning slow in my hand. Like the last good love I couldn't understand. Got Delta dust settled on my old shoes. Yeah, that Delta dust settled on my old shoes. Every step I take just brings back you. Sits and waits while I confess all my mistakes. Oh, smoke rising up to the ceiling slow. Yeah, that blue smoke rising soft and low. Carrying secrets nobody should know. Oh, when the last drop hits this dusty floor. Yeah, when the last drop hits that old wood floor, I'll still be knocking on your memory's door. liked it that burned. Said you liked it that way. Cheap bottle on the counter, but you felt expensive that day. Your head on my shoulder, old flannel, bare feet. You traced my scar with your finger, said some hurts stay sweet. I taste the whiskey on your lips every time I close my eyes. The slow fire, that soft kiss, turn a small town into sky. If I live 100 years, through every doubt and every fear, I'll taste the whiskey on your lips and know I'm still here. We danced in the kitchen, floor cold, hearts warm. You hummed some made-up tune. I swore I'd keep you from storms. You said love me when I'm reckless, love me when I'm scared. I raised my glass up trembling, said I'm already there. Taste the whiskey on your lips every time I close my eyes. The slow fire, that soft kiss, turned a small town into sky. If I live 100 years, through every doubt and every fear, I'll taste the whiskey on your lips and know I'm still here. Maybe we'll fade, maybe we won't, maybe we break where we once were strong. But I keep that night in a quiet place where your name still pours like a long drink gone. I taste the whiskey on your lips every time I close my eyes. The slow fire, that soft kiss, turn a small town into sky. If I live 100 years, through every doubt and every fear, I'll taste the whiskey on your lips and know I'm still here.
sticky on your lips. You laughed at the burn. 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 I said you laughed.